Do it for Christ. Only got one life. Got one shot at this, I gotta do it right. Yeah, I gotta do it right. Yeah, gotta do it right. Yeah. Do it for Christ. Only got one life. Got one shot at this, I gotta do it right. Yeah, I gotta do it right. Time to throw in the towel. I've been holding on this for a while. Moving on my own skin. Crocodile, yeah, I'm washed in the blood. Made new, can't tell who I was. No, he saved me by grace. He did it just because, yeah, my flesh was on E. Had to fill it with the spirit. God, I'm complete. Secretly in prayer, gotta keep it real discreet. All the verses they the right of God breathe. Yeah. Christ.
Hey,
Welcome everybody.
Blessings to everyone. Blessings to you. Hey, it's Wealthy Marriage Wednesday.
It's the best day of the week.
It's the most wonderful day of the week. Congratulations, everybody. It's November 5th. We are in the building today.
November.
It's been a beautiful day outside. It feels like fall where I'm at. Hopefully where you're at, it feels beautiful too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here with my lovely, amazing wife.
Hi, y'all.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, we are so happy that you all are here. This is Coach John. This is Coach Joy Mays.
Yes.
And we're just excited to be on here talking about Wealthy Marriage Wednesday.
We are.
Yeah, we're getting back to the basics as married couples.
Yes.
Some people like being married.
Yes, they do.
And some people do. I'm one of those people who likes being married. I mean, it's not like a bad thing to me. I enjoy it.
It's been good.
It's been good to me. Has it been good to you?
It's been very good to me.
It's been very good to us. So if you're a person who marriage has been good to, or you're a person who you like marriage to be good to you, now's the time to share this with your partner, your significant other,
share it.
your hugaboo, your loveaboo. Just share it with them. Hey, because we get back to the basics. We're talking about the good old fashioned mom and pop millionaire marriages. Financial freedom is better together. The fact of the matter is, mom and pops built this country.
They sure did.
It's a real fact.
It is a real fact.
Strong families who daggone it was pillars in their community.
For sure.
You know, people who decided that they was gonna hold it down for their row, for their street, for their neighborhood, for their area. That they was going to do something positive in their circle of influence, whatever that is.
Yeah, I think sometimes we forget how foundational that is, that the mom and pop businesses had such an effect.
Amazing impact.
Yeah, impact. That's the better word I was looking for.
For sure. Like if you really look at all these businesses and we see these big brands and things like that, well, it's really somebody's last name. Like you ever use Colgate? Well, Colgate toothpaste and stuff. Yeah. Every time you put on the Colgate, you just putting on somebody else's last name.
That is true.
You putting on some family who just decided to do something.
Yeah, just like Ford.
That's just a family that said, I'm going to do something.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to be ones that we say we a family who's doing something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And what's different about them than anything we got going on today?
Nothing really. It's just they just took it to the next level.
Right.
Yeah.
Who is Wells? Who is Fargo? You know what I'm saying? Like these are human beings. Like sometimes we idolize stuff or make it look like it's bigger.
So much,
but these are just humans. And so they're mom and pop businesses, mom and pop people who got a family, and they just over there was hustling on the side. And they started bringing in people, helping as many people as they can, figuring stuff out, solving some problems, and they did it together. That's just how it was done.
And you know, one thing that we found out is that as we've been working in our businesses together, is that even in mom and pop businesses, you need a team.
Gotta have a team.
And a team is what helps these businesses to go to the next level because it's better when you're able to bring some people along with you.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And to be able to do it with a team, and the biggest team that you're ever going to have is the team that's in our house.
Yep.
And so having a strong household, having a household that gives God some glory.
Oh yes.
Having a household that is able to hold it down in a very special way. Why your kids got to go work for somebody else? Why your grandkids got to go work for somebody else?
Right.
At what point can we be the mom and pops who hold it down so our family can continue to work together and grow together and build together?
Exactly.
And why we got to send you out to somebody else's values and somebody else's ideas and somebody else's thoughts on what's right and wrong.
Right.
And then we got to send you out into all that mess and then let them define how your performance is. They get to define how your attitude is. They get to define if you're doing the right things or not doing the right things. Well, how about that's a broken model?
Yes, it is.
The mom and pop, old fashioned, good old home baked business model works.
I love that.
And it works good.
Yeah.
And so, and then you get to share your values. You get to share your perspective. What if you could put your family on? And so we talking about building stuff like that, but it starts with a strong alignment, financial alignment between a husband and a wife. And that's what we here talking about. That's what we wrote a book about.
That's right.
That's what we've been talking about for years on Wealthy Marriage Wednesday, is how to build a strong foundation when you ain't got nothing. And so we're going to tell you this whole episode is called Get Naked. Yeah. And we know something about being naked because a lot of times we got financial roles. Yeah. And we got them roles financially. You got them little dimples and stuff like that. You got the little daggone it birthmarks and stuff like that financially. You got all these scars financially. Yes. You got stuff that when you naked, you don't want nobody to see.
You try to cover them things up.
You don't even want to look at it.
Right.
And so you got stuff you're self-conscious about, stuff that you still wanting to overcome.
Yeah. And some of it's left a lasting impression that even happened when you were young, happened when you're, going into adulthood, and then you carry those things over into your relationships.
That's right. That's right. And so this topic about getting naked, that's this chapter number 2. And I think it's one of the most important chapters because we probably talk more as a couple, more couples feel more open talking about sex and being physically naked than they do uncovering their financial background. Well, and uncovering the things that they spend money on, and undercovering, showing them the things that they have spent money on, like the times that you fell off and your credit was bad, or when you went bankrupt, or the times when you fell off and you lost that car, or the times you fell off and the house didn't work out, or all the money you lost that you don't want to tell nobody. Some of us got some financial stuff. How about all the money I lost gambling? Do I want to tell anybody about that? No. Do I want to tell anybody about the money some girl beat me out of before I was with her, or some dude messed her over for it? I mean, we got financial trauma that's never been addressed. Yeah. Like some stuff we're like holding on to secret wise, like I'm gonna go to the grave with this one. Hold on. Some of the stuff that you've been through financially is actually holding you back in your marriage, for one. Yeah. And if you really want to get to the deepest level of intimacy, it takes going to places that you maybe hadn't felt comfortable with previously. Right. Guess what? Intimacy is not just like, okay, well, let's get naked physically and just start rolling around and humping on each other. And it's like that is a misplaced sense of intimacy. Right. Intimacy is when you can share your deepest insight with somebody that you care about
and you trust them,
and they could hurt you. They could say things that could damage and trigger you, but you're opening yourself up and saying, I trust you with the things that's deepest inside of me. And I believe that I'm going to trust you with the things that I'm most intimate with, the things that I've held closest. And man, there's nothing like that.
Yeah. And that's so true because, even for myself, it's, I grew up where we didn't really talk about money. We didn't talk about, it was a business that you didn't share, you didn't talk about, you didn't focus on, you just didn't share it. And so having knowledge about finances and how they work wasn't something that I was familiar with. So when I got married, I didn't realize the impact of my financial habits would have on our marriage. So me having to tell them what I spent money on, I wasn't used to that. I never discussed anything like that with my mother or my parents or anything like that. We just, if there was food there, there was food there. If there was stuff that we needed was there, it was there. But never having to say, well, why I spent something or the effect of me overspending and not paying the credit card, what effect that would have. And, that's something we ran into. It's like me not paying my bills on time because I was so used to just being me, and I'll take care of it later. Well, not only did my actions affect me, but it affected us. It affected our family now. And so that was hard for me to have to come and tell James, I messed up. I bounced the count out. I overdrew the money. And before I was just like, oh, well, I'll fix it. My next paycheck is coming in, but it wasn't like that anymore. It was both of us. It wasn't just me. And so now my actions affected our finances, our family, our communication, all of that.
Yeah. I mean, when you're getting real naked around money, it's then now if something happens and it's not something you like, well, how do you deal with it? And so until you really start having those deeper conversations, like being able to trust somebody else with money, man, that's hard for a lot of us. I mean, I don't be wanting, man, you mess over me for a couple dollars, I'm going to remember it for the rest of my life. I might don't even say nothing, but every time I see you, I'm going to be thinking about something. I mean, the Lord's helped me out a lot. Because my first thought used to be petty. I'd be like, man, wanting to see somebody owe me $3. I'd be like, where my $3 at? I can't even talk to you in your face without you giving me this $3.
Right.
And then now I've been relieved from that.
Oh, praise
but
God.
The fact is, it's like a lot of times you think about money and you think about these expenses that happen that shouldn't happen, or these that and if you're the harsh one in the relationship, how do you deal with that? Like, how do you have those kind of, like, I could be harsh if I seen stuff because I felt personally attacked. Like, I felt like it was a breakdown in trust. I was like, I cannot believe that you would do something like that and just blow this. And I would feel so hurt as though I was being lied to, as though I was being like intentionally harmed by somebody you care about. And like, that's a hard feeling to grapple with.
It is.
And then to be able to let it go, especially if you feeling a little petty at the moment, and you feeling like you want to hold on to stuff like you used to hold on to stuff before you was married. We can't hold on to that stuff. We got to be able to talk it out, forgive each other, and ultimately come to a way that we're gonna do it so it works out where we both feel comfortable with it. And too many times, if we don't have healthy conversation financially, then it ends up we sleeping in different financial beds.
Come on,
we only come together when it's time for a vacation. And that's when we come together and sleep in the same bed.
Wow.
And then any other time we sleep separate. And it's like, well, you can't sleep separate financially.
No.
If we sleep in the same bed physically, we need to sleep in the same bed financially.
Right.
We need to understand what's going on. We got to start feeling comfortable with each other with the topic of the day, which was to get it naked. Getting naked. And so we wrote this whole chapter with the design for you to be able to have the conversations that you maybe haven't had or hadn't had them in the way that was the most effective.
Right.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have a conversation, but if you don't know what to ask to get to really what the issue is or what causes you to do those actions that you've done, then is it really helpful? It's like you could say, oh, I'm sorry, and this and that. But if it really doesn't get to the root of where the issue is, then it's going to come back up. Yeah, like at first, every single time we talk about money, it would end up in some kind of argument. Yeah. But don't nobody want to talk and argue. No. So, I'm a man. I'm like, bro, I'm not sitting here arguing with you. As a matter of fact, I'm wanting to smash tonight. So how that's going to work out and we sitting here arguing. So I'm just assuming just let it go and figure out something as opposed to what you're sitting here going back and forth. Right. Yeah. So and me, I don't really like to argue, but when I feel passionate and strong about something, then I have a lot more comments to have. Right. And that was one of them because we weren't, our backgrounds were different when it came to finances and money and our spending. And so if you're in a conversation, you're feeling attacked, but it's not really, it's a concern. But when you've done something that hasn't been beneficial to your family and your mate, then you can kind of feel attacked, but it's really not attack, it's concern. Right. And then too, it's like, as we talking about being concerned, is there certain stuff we had to unpack about each other's personality that we really had to grow to love about each other because it helped us out. Like, she helps me out because I'm the person, I'll buy a brand new sweatsuit. And I'll just hang it up in the closet and I'll just wait for the exact perfect moment. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna bust this out. Wait till it'd be like the first day of school. Oh yeah. I still got that. Get this fit. Matter of fact, I'll be buying something and I think it's too fresh. I ain't even gonna wear it. I'm just gonna put it in the closet. And when I bust this out,
boy,
Wait till they
it's
see
about
this.
to be a game changer.
Oh man.
Hey, guess what? I bought a whole suit. Y'all know I don't even be wearing suits like that. Anybody who really know me, but I bought a suit. But the suit wasn't blue or black, which are my primary life colors.
Well, it was a shade of blue.
It was like a teal. It was like a teal suit. And every time I seen it, I was like, man, this look like a pimp suit right here.
Oh my
I'm gonna break this pimp suit out. And I don't know when. And each time I'm about to break this suit out, I say, hey, I don't know, it's too bright.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't all the way right.
Bright.
And I'll just hold on to stuff.
Yeah.
It could be a nice pair of shoes. It could be a car. I bought a whole car and then just refused to drive it because I was like, nah, I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
I'm saving it. I'm saving it for a special case. So I'm a natural putting stuff away for later type of person.
Oh yeah.
Joy ain't like that.
Yeah, because I used to find all kind of. I used to doing laundry. Oh man, I used to get rich off because it'd be bills in pockets, and I was like, oh man, laundry time. That's my pocket change.
It's a pocket change. Hey, but for real, but Joy's personality is a lot different than that.
Yeah.
And so she buys something before she get home. She done rip the tags off,
yeah.
put it on.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
Immediate.
Look at that. It look nice on me.
She'll get something ordered and she put it on right then.
Oh yeah.
It's no delay. It's immediate use, and
Let's
we'll
go.
use it immediately, and it be gone. I buy something that I really wanted to eat a certain way, and I just let it sit in the refrigerator. Cool. She about to break it out the same day.
Yeah.
Pull it out, start snacking on it, pass it around.
It's good. You should get
it's
some.
a different type of personality. but we found that those things complemented each other because she's helping me to be able to get outside of my stay a little box. and then I believe I'm helping her to think about things a little bit before she goes and just does stuff. And so, but I love that about her. So sometimes the thing you love about somebody is the same thing that'll get on your last nerves if you let it.
Yeah.
But it can be such a super intimate power.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, and we've really learned to enjoy and embrace that. But it took a lot of conversation, and some of those conversations were harder than they needed to be.
Yes.
So that's why we got this chapter called "Get Naked," because we had some money myths that were going on in our head.
We did
some things that we was thinking about money that just wasn't right.
Yeah,
and we would even say things like, I remember, never forget it. I was sitting there stressing about some payments or something. And I was like, man, we're gonna be paying on this. She was like, don't worry about it, baby. We're gonna be owing somebody our whole life.
Yeah, I sure did say that.
We're gonna be owing somebody our whole life. I just took it and ran with it. I was like, I guess she knows what she talking about. She knows stuff. She's pretty wise. So I was like, that's a good point. We are always gonna owe somebody. Didn't think about it. Yeah, but we got different myths about money.
Yes.
Yeah. And I remember they say, well, money doesn't grow on trees. We can't afford that. I mean, there's a lot of different things that we brought into our marriage that we had to check ourselves so they didn't go to our children.
We did. Yeah. So I think we've done a decent job about that, but it had to be intentional. It wasn't by accident. It was on purpose, so that they wouldn't have to bring those myths and those mindsets into their relationships as they get into relationships and marriage and things like that.
These are hard conversations to have because when you've been thinking a certain way and now you want to change, then it's like you got to admit that something wasn't right. And then you got to go kind of backtrack on some stuff that we've said to each other that wasn't right. Yeah. And then you have to kind of go through the process of getting over something that you're so used to doing. And that process, it takes some intentionality.
It does.
Like a great financial marriage and a marriage where you're aligned and on the same page, it just don't happen by accident. Because if it did, it would have happened for us because we was already friends. Right. And so accidentally you would think we would have just tripped into stuff working out good. But it didn't. And we hit some points where I was like, bro, it ain't, I don't know who you think you are. I don't even think you know if you understand what this is all about. Well, we done had a few moments. Yeah. With Joy, and she used to shut down on me too. And so she'd do the silent shutdown. And then I just keep talking. I'm just going to keep talking until I talk you into submission. And then she's like, I'm going to keep silent until I silence you into submission. Yeah. And then somewhere in the way, she would win. And I was like, dang. All right.
Not always, y'all.
And then you hit her with the, I'm sorry, babe, why are we going through this? All of that, acting like a,
But those vulnerable moments were worth it because it made our relationship stronger. And it strengthened the trust.
Yeah, very much so. very much. So we've had to really pray through a lot of different challenges. I mean, there's certain things that just take prayer.
Yeah.
And especially when we talk about our finances, it's not just praying for more money. I don't even really think about more money at all. It's really, Lord, give me something important to do.
And to be good stewards.
To be a good steward of what you've already given me. But then also give me something worth making more for. Like a lot of reasons why as a couple we're at a place and still get to different places where it's like, well, what am I doing with some more money?
Right.
It's like, well, it feels like we equating more money with more work, more time away from each other, more time away from your family, more stress. And you're like, that's so not true. But those are all negative money things that go on in our head. So we go from level to level. Yeah. And so there was a point when a certain amount of money would be, oh, that's a lot, and it feels stressful, and I got to get another job, I got to do this, and it's just like, I don't want to do all that, and you like talk yourself out of it because it feels painful. Yeah. But the reality is, it's not painful. There's always a way to do things if you set your mind and you have a mind to do it. You have a purpose for doing it, something that's important to you as a couple. Yeah. And I pray in our prayer for each of you is that you find the thing that's important for you. Yes. The thing that you wake up in the morning getting excited about together. Yeah. The thing that when you talk about it together, your eyes light up a little bit. Oh, yeah. A future that's so exciting together. Yeah. That when you think about doing it together, whatever it is, no matter how bad your day is, you still kind of got that little underlying feeling of satisfaction. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm tell you, I absolutely love it. And even as I'm thinking about it now, I'm excited about it. Yeah, that's good. So y'all get naked. Get naked with one another. And if you like to reach out to us, you can contact us at 502-632-3005 so you can get a set of these books. Yep. And open up the conversation and communication in your relationship. That's right. That's right. And I'm going to tell you, conversation and communication is always critical, but it is most critical at times like these. Yes. I don't know about if y'all been seeing about how stuff going down in this economy, how stuff is going down, the hope for the future. If we're not learning how to handle our finances together, this ain't going to work out good. Nope. And so the worst thing that can happen is splitting your finances or sleeping in different financial beds. Yeah. Any of those things are not good. As we go into the future, you need the power of two. You need to be on the same page with your money working for you, making more soldiers. Now, guess what? It's coming to a point where it's going to be people who got money and people who don't. That's right. And I want to be one of the couples and one of the families who's able to hold it down, open some businesses, have some investments, have some stuff going on so that you can hold it down for your church, hold it down for your community, hold it down for your family. And like, you want to be one of those people. I'm telling you right now, don't play around in this environment. Y'all need to text this number and get this book. Yes. And the real deal is this book is written for you. It's written for your kids. It's written for your grandkids. It's 2 copies. So we only sell 2 at a time. Yes. And so when you buy 2, you get 2 books. Yeah. It's because you're supposed to go through the book together. It don't matter if one of you go through the book and the other one don't go through it. They don't get it. Yeah. This is for 2. So they're only sold in 2s. That's right. So you go through the book together. You answer the questions like a workbook, and you get naked. You go to the steps of getting through your financial traumas, getting through your financial dramas, and taking it to a whole nother level. And this is how you do it, where you become investors, people who are planting seeds and really doing something legacy building for the future. For sure. And it ain't going to happen on accident. No. It's just not. Okay. But it's going to take some work. Yeah. That's all I got to say about that. Yes. Well, look, like you said, Texas. So you can get these books. Yeah. All right. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, we love y'all. And you remember, it's always so much better together.